Welcome to the Leesburg Today Daily Update for April 14th. I'm Kara Clark. The Loudoun County School Board last night adopted a reconciled budget totaling just over $710 million that will eliminate 41 positions from the school system. The budget provides for a significantly lesser impact on school employment than the original Option 1 reduction list presented in Superintendent Edgar Hattrick's budget in January, which put nearly 300 positions on the chopping block after county supervisors cut funding by about $20 million. Hattrick presented a revised reconciliation list during Monday night's public input hearing that spared technical resource teachers, teacher assistants, guidance counselors, and athletic directors from cuts, and restored junior varsity lacrosse programs. During a meeting that continued past midnight, board members argued at length for ways to reinstate the summer school program for middle and high school students, with members seeking to make cuts to top-level salary positions, national board-certified teacher stipends, and increasing furlough days. In the end, the board directed Hattrick to find $205,000 in the budget to be reallocated for middle school-level summer school programs. School Board Chairman John Stevens said that while the board had faced many tough decisions in the process to further reduce the budget, board members and staff had done the best they could with limited resources. You can read more details about the final budget session on our website. The Leesburg Town Council was also in budget adoption mode last night, unanimously agreeing to a $91 million budget that comes with a 19.5-cent tax rate. Although some council members disagreed on the impact to town tax bills, the 19.5-cent approved rate will drop residential tax bills just under 3% on average. The main points of contention in adopting the budget were the funding of extra police officers in addition to the one budgeted as a school resource officer. Despite several motions to add more officers to the force, council members ultimately decided to wait until their first meeting in May to decide what steps to take in funding new officers. This meeting would fall 1 week after town council elections. Another debate that ensued last night was regarding the funding of the $7 million Southwest Connector Trail project, which provides a pedestrian and bicycle trail linking the town's southern quadrants to the downtown area and the W&OD trail. Council members ultimately decided to indefinitely delay construction on the first phase of the trail, which was set to begin in the fall. The council also urged broader public outreach with community meetings catering to all residents in the southern quadrants. Other highlights of the FY11 budget include the use of no carryover funds to balance the general fund budget, as well as the rescoping of a storm drainage project for the Loudoun Hills community. The adopted budget is expected to be available online at leesburgva.gov within the coming week. Interestingly, it was another trail that had the Leesburg Town Council's attention prior to Tuesday night's meeting. Despite uncooperative weather, the Town Council cut the ribbon on the new South King Street Trail yesterday evening. The new 10-foot wide trail and sidewalk stretches from Davis Drive to Governor's Drive along the west side of South King Street. The trail was made possible in part through the Loudoun County gas tax allocation, which contributed more than half of the money needed for the trail. Future phases of the trail will extend pedestrian access down to Vert's Corner as part of the South King Street Road Widening Project. A separate road project by VDOT will also provide trail access down to the Woodley Manor neighborhood. The Loudoun Sheriff's Office hopes you might be able to help find a missing Prince William County man who has ties to the Leesburg area. 39-year-old Lance Gearing has been missing since 8 a.m. Tuesday when he left his parents' Gainesville home. He is described as a 6-foot-tall, 175-pound white male with brown and gray hair. He was last seen wearing a white baseball cap, red sweatshirt, and blue jeans, and was carrying a black bag. Gearing has developmental issues that could make him a danger to himself or others. He was last known to be traveling on foot. Anyone who believes they may have seen Gearing or has made contact with him is urged to call the Prince William County Public Safety Communications Center at 703-792-6500. Finally, area wine aficionados should register as soon as possible to take part in Dry Mill Vineyards' upcoming Fine Wine Notes tasting, taking place Saturday. The first round begins at 10:30 a.m. with tastings continuing throughout the afternoon and evening. Guests will have the opportunity to taste Dry Mill's new 2009 vintage wines, including a Steel Chardonnay, Barrel Chardonnay, Viognier, Tremonette, Rosé, and Late Harvest Chambourcine. Winemakers will ask for comments for possible inclusion on new tasting cards, which will be presented with the wines when they make regular rounds in the tasting rooms. Reservations are recommended as space is limited. Admission is $15 per person and includes a souvenir glass. For further information or to sign up, call 703-737-3930 or email info@drymillwine.com. For more on these and other stories around our community, visit us online at leesburgtoday.com.